Eddie Cologne Studio in Pocatello, Idaho. But first, a word from today's brand launch. Hello,
What
everybody.
I
Welcome
what
to the
I
stream. How's it going, Mr. Cologne?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, dude, got
Loud
great,
and prime time.
bro. I'm stoked about this brand. We kept this one under lock and key for a while, and we've been working with them for a long time. And we did that for a reason because we wanted the launches to be special. Usually, people leak it, or you know, what I'm saying stuff starts to pop up here and there. So this is one of those that we kind of kept under wraps. How are you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm all juiced up, antibiotics flowing. Gave me a
You get-
shot of something good yesterday. I was zoned out for half the day, but making it.
Dog,
Someone said there was a
how do
problem
you
with the water
drop
spout
fences?
remover,
What water spark
but
remover? Yeah, it was zero
the
dollars. I
price,
fixed it.
you fixed
You
it
go
already?
check
Oh,
the
okay.
well, go check the price. You're giving away the house, dude. It's fine. The house of brands, free today. Free
Nah, I
today.
checked it. I checked it. It's
Nah,
fine.
it was zero. Food messaged me like, yo, that's $0. I was like, cool.
That's
Cool,
a
that's
good.
cool.
That's a good deal.
All
All right, it's active again. It's good.
right,
All right.
let's go over what I got here. So what do you want to know? How do you want me to do this? You're usually in this seat, so I'm kind of weird. I'm not on my element. I got the air conditioner
Yeah, I'm
on, so
glad.
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, I'm glad you out there sweating today. So this is gonna be
I'm
a
not
good one.
it's gonna be great because I'm gonna be out of
So we're
breath. My
making you
body
big.
hurts.
We need to know the wash system, and then we need to know
Okay.
the protection range,
Yeah.
and then we need a live demonstration. So you can take the floor from there.
Yeah, let's go over what Luminous is. Luminous is and why did we bring them, right? We have Kataba. Kataba just makes coatings and sealants and things of that nature. They don't really play in detergents at all. So
Yeah.
Kataba stands in its own in that sense, just to get that answer. Luminous is our answer if you ever use Fireball or anything like that. Luminous is one of the biggest sellers in Japan, Asia, Korea, and they're in 12 other countries. And what they are is a full brand. So let's go over the system real quick and tell you what we have. We have more products, but I'm just gonna go over these and this one because this one's special. So right now we have in the marketplace, Chris created one of the best trim restores in the world, right? Solution Finish is what we use. Luminous created their own called Armor. It comes in 250 mils, 8.5 ounces, and this lasts up to 6 to 9 months, but it restores gray and black plastic. external plastics, and they have one also like this for interiors that lasts a long time, anti-static. What we have here is what I would consider all their flagship stuff, and we'll go over each one. So the glass cleaner, I went through 4 of these bottles. Uh,
Dang.
it's it's okay. That's almost it. I can't say in brand here.
It's real good. You like it. You must like it a
Real,
lot. Go through 4 bottles.
yeah, it's real good.
You
It's
keep
real
hitting them
good.
up. Send some more of that stuff.
Yeah, send me. You see the chats. I'm like, yo, I need more of this. Let's talk about Aqua. So Aqua is their concentrated. They call it hydrophobic wet coat.
Yeah, I saw
This
the your short on it. Pretty nuts.
this 500 ml bottle makes 6.9 gallons. The dilutions on this is 100 to 1.
Yeah,
100
it's
to 1.
nuts. It's nuts.
So
It's
this
concentrated.
is the cool thing
Concentrated.
about Luminous and what they do, Jamie. That's pretty cool. Is they have ready to use products, and they have what's called their pro to prosumer line.
Yep.
If you see direct on their bottle, that's RTU. If not, you have to dilute all their chemicals. So they have Vampire, which is another part of the line, which is their iron and degreaser for tires. This one is ready to use, is direct, but we have one that is dilutable. The one that's dilutable, you don't want to use straight. It's 1 to 3 to 1 to 10. The cool thing about the Luminous stuff is you see this cap right here. If you want it to foam, you can make it foam. If you don't, don't. So you can foam
Oh
it or
wow,
not foam it. Yep.
that's nice.
So they offer that
Ghost
for
was
some.
just asking how are the triggers. I mean, that's a pretty good trigger right there.
Yeah, triggers real good.
That's pretty sweet.
They don't suck, bro. And then we have Blaze. So we have their iron remover, which is called Vampire, and then Vampire Plus. One's dilutable, one is ready to use. pH neutral, but it has detergency in it to help break down and clean. And this one is the one that I did like 5 months ago. And I said after you spray, it starts to smell like cologne. I don't know how they did that. Aqua is their highly concentrated wet coat. Remember, 500 mils makes 6 gallons of that product. Blaze is their wheel and tire cleaner. We have Blaze Direct and Blaze Pro or whatever. Dilution is 1 to 3 to 1 to 10. Do not use it straight. Do not attempt to use it straight. And do not attempt to use it straight. Remember, it tells you in the back, don't use it
Unless you
straight.
buy the direct version.
Yeah, unless you buy the direct version, you're good to go. Their water spot remover, if you ever use IGL Delete, this one is wild. This one is absolutely nuts. And then we have what I would call their detergent line here, and we have a few bottles here. So they only carry 4. So they believe their detergents in Korea is very picky about how they clean cars. So to give you an update, we sent some of our products and they still thought it was weak. Remember, Jamie, we sent our line when they thought it was weak. This
Yeah,
stuff here,
I don't know if they're down with cosmetic grade surfactants.
this right here, their L wash, it's only 20 to 1 in a sprayer. So I have 21 in a sprayer, 20 to 1 in a foam cannon, the foamant. And this is their high pH soap. So this is the pre-wash. They have S wash, which is their acidic version of it. Again, they want you to put in a sprayer 100 to 1, in the bucket 500 to 1, and the foam lance no more than 5 to 1. And I did test these against Lava Cosmetica, and I would say, yeah, okay. Mint is their bucket
I
soap.
love
Yeah, you
mint.
remember this one? You remember
Oh
this one?
yeah. Oh yeah.
The dilutions for this, it is 1,000 to 1, 500 to 1 to
For
1,000 to 1.
for your maintenance wash for the lightly soiled, and it does say 500 to 1. If you got a dirty car, you want an extra, surfactant power, you can bump it up some.
And this one uses all detergents that are pH neutral or surfactants to help break down grime. So this is their pH neutral pre-wash. Now, what we have here that's special about Luminous is they spend a lot of time in doing their coatings, their spray sealants, their all that. So I'm going to go over some of their stuff here, just so you know. So we have, when you go to the site, you're going to be like, why do they have so many? It's kind of like Kataba. They have a glossy version of a spray sealant. They don't lie here. So
South Korea, they love the specific spray sealant,
yeah,
chemicals. So
high gloss and hydrophobic. So this one is 3 months protection. They tell you on the bottle. For those of you who are looking for something that you're like, well, Eddie, I want slick and gloss. They got black slick, 3 months. And then they have one that is nuts. This one's 6 months spray on, and it's easy to use. And this is called their black diamond. They give you both hydrophobic slickness and that gloss. And then one of their best things that they known for that they won awards for are their ceramic coatings and spray coating. So they have what's called LM Graphene version 2. This one is 12 months to 18 months, and it's as easy as spraying on wet wax. So this is nuts. And then their coatings, this is we have a 5-year, a 4-year, a 3-year, a glass coating, and a wheel coating. And the line is what they're known for.
We'll go deeper into the coatings as time goes on for sure, because
Yeah.
they need a good deep dive. But
This is
enthusiasts
just
excited
a
about
soft
a mint
launch.
bucket soap. Yep, I got it at the top of the list for a reason. Enthusiasts.
Mint bucket soap is nuts.
Dilutions are crazy. What's all that stuff
Yeah.
smell like? Smelling good?
Okay. So I'm a smell guy. Mint smells insane. Mint smells like mint.
Mint's
But
great.
like if you ever drunk I don't know how to say this without sounding like an alcoholic, 'cause I'm not. A mojito, when you smell the mint in a mojito, it smells a little minty. The
Should be
glass,
live, T-Moss. Should be live.
the glass here, this glass smells like grapefruit banana is nuts. This glass cleaner is bananas. All right.
On the
They,
homepage. Looks like we didn't add it to brands yet. It's on the homepage though.
we have Onyx. Oh, sorry, I forgot to go over there. They got tire dressings. They got a water-based one and a one that lasts about 2 months, which is they call it their oil base. This one gives you a nice, beautiful sheen. But let's go over scents. So pre-wash smells amazing. The acid wash smells amazing. Vampire is an iron remover, and we're gonna go over a demo of all this soon, and I'll show you what that looks like. So it smells like anus, but after you spray it, you remember when I showed you, Jamie, it started to smell good? It's
Mhm.
weird. I don't know how they do that. And then their chemicals for like coatings and stuff like that smell like chemicals. There's no smell to their sealants. They have a few other things that I didn't go over, but I'll go over now. Um, they have interior cleaning products. Again, they got blank. This one is the cool thing about the trigger is you can make it foam if you like foam, or if you want it to just spray, you can
That's
atomize
awesome.
it, or you can foam it. This one cleans real good, safe for all surfaces. And they got interior armor, which is their dressing for the interior that looks like this, but it's green, and it lasts in the car 3 to 6 months on everything. Any questions?
I think
Well,
they're waiting to see this stuff in action, so
all
I
right.
think we're ready to watch something.
So check this out. Let me know if you can see this JTC because I am doing this, never done it before. Can you see the tire? I want
Yeah,
to
right
give a
now. Yes, I
demo.
can see that.
I want to go give a demo of the whole car because I waited for this and this is due today. So I have a lot of work to do. I wanted to give you a synopsis of
dirty.
what the car looks like. Does everybody agree that this car is a good demonstration of using products on?
Yep.
Like,
I'm
see,
pretty on board.
yeah, okay. So it's pretty bad. It's got bugs, dirt, etc. I'm gonna go over a demo of the wheel system and tire cleaning system here. Let me know if the lighting is good, everyone.
Colin
Let
was
me
wanting
know.
to know only 501 liters available right now. Do they have 5 gallons in the future?
We have 1 gallons coming,
1
but what we
gallons? Okay.
learned from the launches we've done before is we got stuck with gallons and people didn't really understand the system. So we wanted people to start using it, start loving it, and then we'll
Yeah,
expand on
get
the
the
line.
smaller bottles, try it out, and then down the line we bring in the bigger sizes, especially of the popular ones.
Yep. All right. So right now, everyone can see that wheel pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use their wheel cleaning system. They do have this color changing soap. I was not going to take it out for the wheels. It's called Demon. I didn't order that yet, but it's a high pH wheel soap that you have. I have it here that I've been
It's out
testing.
here. I'm just making big. Whole screen. You got the whole screen to yourself.
All right.
So
You're going to have to tell me what questions, but I don't have my laptop here. So right now,
yeah, I'll start for later.
all right, I have Vampire right here. Everyone can see that. Hopefully everyone can see that. I don't even think they can see the wheel, Jay.
Yeah, they got this.
No, you suck, dude. You didn't even show them.
All right,
You
right
said
there.
the
It's
wheel.
good.
All right. So this is Vampire.
All
I'm
right,
putting
Nick Smith
Vampire
did say
on.
it needs to go down a bit. Vampire. Look at that foam in action.
So I could foam it, or the top here, I could spray it. So that's wild, dude. You ever seen that?
No, that's
A foam
awesome.
it?
I really
Yeah,
like that. I
that's kinda
really
cool.
like that.
That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna let that eat a bit. They do say let it sit for as long as you can. It does have color changing tech on here. So you can see on there, it does have color changing tech. And then I have Blaze here.
This is
And
the
this
wheel
is,
and tire cleaner. So what'd you
yep.
dilute it at?
I did leave it 1 to 10
1 to 10.
because I feel like 1 to 3 would have been too gnarly, huh?
Yeah.
But you guys can see that?
Move your camera over to the right.
Like this?
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Perfect. Good. Thank you, man. This is I don't know how you do this, bro. I'll stress me out, bro. I'm not gonna cap this stress me out to do this all the time, cuz. All right. Let's go over some of the wheel cleaning. So Blaze does a few things. They tell you that it's made the brown, so you can see that browning right
Ooh, look
away.
at that brown.
So you can
I'm
see
over
that
here working
brown.
on 8 vehicles, so working hard this morning. Look at that browning. Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, they tell you
It's
it
good stuff.
browns. You see vampire in
You said
the
10 to
case.
1?
Yeah, this is 10 to 1.
Wow.
So this
Yeah,
is
I'm real
this is
impressed.
this is vampire. So I'm gonna come in and I'm just gonna get this before I get the barrels on. I'm weird.
And using a soft brush, so he's letting the chemical do most of the work here.
And this is the back tire. So for it to pull this much iron off the back tire is kind of wild.
If it's brown, it's going down. That's right, Frankie.
And like I said, I'm one that I hate smells. And this iron remover does not smell bad to me at all.
Yeah, you would definitely complain about it. So if Eddie ain't complaining, should be good.
Eddie's not complaining. It's pretty, yeah. After you spray it, it's pretty good. And then I'm using
Yeah, that's some
this
heavy duty browning going on. I agree,
yeah.
Rick. That's nuts.
Well, for the back tires to do this much iron is kind of nuts, but
And that's kind of like some 5 to 1 heavy duty. This is 10 to 1.
yep.
What are these Koreans doing over there?
I don't know if this is legal in the States, but I ain't saying that. I'm not saying a dang thing, cuz. So here you go. And then I just spray it off.
Did you wipe your camera lens with a microfiber before you started this?
I did, but I could clean it again.
There must be some humidity over there. You're starting to fog up some. Give it a wipe.
I got you.
Ooh, look at the tire, though. It is clean now.
Yeah, brother. All right, sorry everyone. Cleaning the lens.
Let's
Can
see
you
if
see
that
it?
helps. Yeah, cleared up some. All right, that's good enough.
It's because the haze of the back. See?
Yeah, the back. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to this front tire here. So that one cleaned pretty good. This one we should see a little more. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah.
That one has a lot more. It needs real good cleaning.
Backs up about a foot. Let's get a
Yeah,
wide shot of this.
Yeah, dude, let me get situated, bro. I'm doing this live.
Backed up about a foot.
Got you. Hold on. Coming.
Look at that tire. You see that brown? No brown on the other tire. No more. Look at right up. There we go. Yeah.
All right. Again, foaming iron remover. I don't know if that's new.
Which one's foam? Not sure. I have to think about it a while.
And then I get bored of foaming it because I'm like, I'm just gonna spray it on. That's crazy.
You could spray it first, regular, and then put that foam on top.
Yep.
Add a little dwell time. Get a little backwards, but it's okay.
You
come over with a Blaze, so it's good. It's good. I'm just giving you a hard time. On a Tuesday morning. It's early. Folks tell it too. What is 9:55? Dang.
I almost woke up at 6 to wash this mug. I'm like, this guy doesn't understand. I gotta finish this by a certain time.
He was stressing. He was like, we gotta do this early.
Because this is a big truck. Look at that. I like how it reacts real fast.
Yeah, just let that dwell. Let's
let that dwell. While it's dwelling, let's get questions.
All right. Question.
And I'll mix some aqua bomb up. I'll mix some aqua bomb up for the wheel.
Yeah, mix something up. Do they have a gloss-only product similar to Gloss Booster? Or do they all contain some protection? If they don't have a gloss-only product, which of their sealants is the glossies?
The glossy.
The glossy. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Glossy.
The one that's called glossy, it's
so
it's
Todd
made for that.
Some glossy. I don't know if it's what I'd have to test to see if it's more durable than Gloss Booster or not, but
glossy is going to be more durable.
It's going to be more durable?
Oh, yeah, bro.
Okay. There you go.
I'm mixing up some aqua here. for the rim so we
Adam,
could do a test together.
look at this brown town happen. Look at it go. That's what I'm talking about. Longer you let a chemical dwell, the more work it's going to do. Triggers are genius, Adamo says.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. That's pretty intelligent. Triggers.
Yeah, Albin's got it right. Foam for the wheel face, spray for the barrels.
What do you guys think about the iron situation? Foaming it, doing it that way?
Yeah, they like it. They like it a lot.
All right. So,
Sock says he's going to buy all the products and just use the triggers for other products. That's what Sock's going to do because Sock trolls like that.
He should just learn how to use both soap.
All right, he's getting in here and agitating it up. What was that, young Willie?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, those clean good. Those clean real nice.
And then
Alex says, "Where's your dedicated cameraman? You ain't hired nobody
he
yet?"
sucks. She's sleeping, dog. Isabel's
sleeping.
sleeping.
It's
Yeah,
too
she didn't
early.
get enough of this. She's like, "Dad, you stupid. You started a business. I didn't ask you to do that." I'm like, you didn't say that when you wanted some Jordans.
That's funny. Dwell is key. That's right, Adam.
And then where the heck did my brush go, cuz?
Yeah, where's your brush at?
I lost my brush.
Chris Sam says, "Where's your sponge on a stick?" How you liking them sponges? What you think so far? Sponge Guru. I just got mine in. I'm
Let's do
testing
it right
that.
here.
Yeah, here we go.
I liked it because you could go right here. I'm thinking we're gonna carry these. I think because
I think
this
we're gonna
right here-
give them a test run.
this right here is kind of cool when you could grab it like this, or
They're pretty
like
neat.
Johnny said, you could come in and I could use one thing for all of it.
Yeah. Looks wise, they're horrific. All right, it's a sponge on a stick.
He said, "Looks wise, it's horrific."
Once I got them in my hands, I'm like, okay. I started using them. I use them on the video tonight, so you'll see me testing them out tonight. Pretty good. Franco did a video on them and really described it really good. He said like washing your dishes, right? Use the brush, and if you dry that plate after using a brush on like a dish plate, you'll still have like this little film in a couple spots where you use a sponge, and it really, does a great job cleaning the surface. So that analogy made a lot of sense to me, Franco. So shout out to Franco.
I diluted
Look at that. Wheel attacks.
2 mils. Less than 2 mils. Oh, they're Aqua Bomb.
Aqua Bomb.
That's crazy. Dude.
Double tap. Get us a little closer. Get us a little closer. I'll show them how to do this. Get us a little closer. Yeah, that's nice. Wow. All right. So you didn't let it set or nothing. 2 mils.
No, 2 mils.
Sprayed. Called it a day.
All right, that's the wheel system. Any questions on that before I get to the paint?
Any wheel system questions before we move on? CMN, it's not a wheel. It's kind of a wheel question. Does your flooring get slippery where the soap is, sir?
One time I died in my floor. I was wearing Crocs with socks because that's how I roll, Daddy. And then I fell on the whole ground shook. Yeah, sometimes it gets slick, but that's the nature of the beast.
They're real hype about the Sponge Guru. He says, please carry them. So slick. Chris Sam wants them. Neil wants them. Sock wants to know if we'll just carry the triggers. Sock really trolling it up this morning. Really just wants the triggers.
Put Sock in timeout.
You're in timeout, Sock. You're out. You're out of here.
Yeah, put him in timeout. And that's for not using the boat soap like a boat soap. All right. So let's go over their wash system. So the wheel system, again, what we use, so everyone's on the same page. We use Vampire Direct, which is their non-diluted version. I have Vampire Plus here. You could do the same thing with Vampire Plus and put it in a foamer, but you can't use it straight. It has to be diluted 1 to 3, 1 to 10 max. I use Blaze non-direct. I use that 1 to 10 for my wheel and tire cleaner. Now let's talk about the car. So the car is super dirty. I'm going to do a double tap. So in this sprayer, I have L Wash 40 to 48 mils to 1,000 milliliters of water. And then we're going to do a double tap here, and then we're going to foam it on. And I'm going to show you one section just with the double tap so you can see I mean, one section with just a spray to see how much that takes off, and then one section spraying a foam so you can see the cleaning power of it. Does that work for everybody?
Sounds good.
All right. Can you see this right here?
Oh yeah.
It smells amazing, bro. That has a good scent. That has a good scent. All right, we're gonna let that sit. And then I'm gonna foam on. Well, we'll just spray this section off, see how it works. Any questions why I do this?
Not yet. I think everybody's on board here. We're just watching spray in
Paintbrush?
action. Some good dwell time.
No, that's fine.
Franco in the house. Franco, you missed the sponge on a stick demo.
On this side, Jamie, I'm just gonna foam it just so you can see what it looks like in a foam cannon. I only did 48 mils in the foam cannon to 1,000 milliliters of water.
Yeah, I'd say that's a certified foam town.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. We'll let that dwell for as long as we can. We'll spray this section off, and then we'll do the tile test to see how much dirt and grime it took off over here.
And we'll get a good 50-50. That door panel to door panel. Eddie, of course, not getting it, the longest dwell time in the world. He's out here, he's working fast.
Bro, I just want to see. It's got good rinse off.
Got good rinse off, yep.
It's got real good rinse off. I'm gonna get a clean towel and we'll do a section here to see how clean it really got it. Bro, there's a lot of caked on road film and things of nature on this car. But this is how I test, bro. You know what I mean? This is how
Exactly.
we test.
What can we make Eddie do that he usually makes Jamie do? I don't know. Connect the bottle to the foam cannon, full concentrate, spray on.
Look, you said.
See, look at that towel. It's came out real clean. Wow.
Yeah, now let's let this dwell, and then we'll do what they recommend. So they want a double tap per se, kind of like Labo. So while that's waiting, I'm gonna let that sit because you guys complain about dwell time. We're gonna do a double tap here. So a double tap generally means you take the same dilution, 10-1, or I mean it's 20-1 is what I use. Spray it here. And then I'm gonna grab this whole section. And then what you want to do is you want to foam.
Lord, Franco, what are you doing? Franco just dropped a $99 super chat to bust the sponge gurus out again.
All right, I got you, Franco. I got you right here.
Lord, what?
Now,
Franco.
For the culture, I'm gonna do it for Franco. So this is a double tap. So
Dude,
double
that
tap
foam is what? Wow,
48 mils, bro. 48 mils.
That's nuts.
48 mils. Franco wants the sponge guru.
Good
Franco.
dwell time.
Here you go, Franco. I'll wash your car with the sponge guru.
Oh, he's gonna wash with the sponge. Have you tested that yet?
Yes.
This is your first. You like it? Wow.
Yeah, I test everything, Jamie. I'm not like I don't take 8 weeks.
I just got my sponges. Look,
I know.
Swamp Mill is slow.
How long has this been going? What, 2-3 minutes?
2-3 minutes. Yeah, some good dwell time right there. Yep. Yeah, your pressure washer. You must got that noise cancellation going strong.
So we did this already. Remember, we did this just the foam. Look.
Nice. Very good. Yep.
Flip it on the other side. Make sure it's a clean side. Get the bottom. Look.
Dang.
All right. So
that's nice.
Foaming, just foaming, just the spraying, and then this is a foam and spray.
This is the double whammy.
Yeah, this is a double tap. So they say for gnarly cars, you want to do a double tap, and then I'm gonna take you to the front, and we're gonna use their bug off because there's a bunch of bugs in front to see how it interacts with bugs. We're gonna give you the full gamut today. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, those tires turned out clean as F. Kind of surprised. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I figured it would have been a much runnier type of foam for being a pre-wash.
Oh, you can. 48 mils.
Wiggins ain't playing around.
Nah, but for being as thick as it is, it still cleans and dwells for a while. You got
God,
dirty sponges
Conway,
off?
y'all are way too nice. Conway dropping a $20 super chat, just showing some love to a brother. Appreciate you, sir. I'll take this money, go buy some Luminous, all right? Buy you some pre-wash. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Eddie better start shaking those sponges. Only sponge today.
All right.
Get
Sponges
them
for
sponges
life.
out, son.
All right, I got you, bro, on the contact wash. All right, this is the double tap. This is what they recommend. Let's see. Nothing, bro. You see that?
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
nuts. Clean as a
That's
whistle.
wild. All right. Any questions why I go to the front and we do bugs together?
Oh, Enthusiast says, was that the Yum SGS 28? Was that the golden gun? Do you have the golden gun, sir?
Hit me like a wrecking ball.
I'm like too scared to put even mine on. So what's that's a nice gun right there. It is indeed the
And
golden gun.
I have the OG one too.
You're playing GoldenEye out here.
All right. We got bugs. Can you guys see the bugs here? Or do I need to tilt you down? Can you see the bugs here?
Oh yeah. Those
All right.
bugs
So
are baked in. Black car.
the same thing with this trigger is you get a foaming tip, not foaming tip. We're gonna foam it on.
Dude, these triggers are nuts. Foam on the bugs. That's a great idea. Conway wants it bad, son. He dropped another 20. EC needs to shake that moneymaker.
All right. All right. Am I twerking online? Dude, I can't do that, bro. Hey, I'm that guy, dog. I'll show
They
it
want
off.
some only sponge action.
Hey, I'm
All right.
coming. The sponge is
Wait.
coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
You guys see that? So check this out. What I'm learning is that this bug remover, it helps save product too, because when you foam, it's not atomizing a lot of product.
Yeah.
So you can see it here working. This is their sponge remover. Other sponge. Now you got me. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm just talking sponges. You can see that the bugs are coming off. That's crazy. How long would you let this sit, Jay?
As long as possible.
I'm gonna let that sit until Jesus comes home. I ain't moving.
Dwell time is always key. This stuff, so far, Luminous seems like a really fast reacting chemical
Yeah,
line.
it's pretty nuts. The detergents is what blew my mind, but the
Yep.
coating, like the coating, the spray sealant, and all that, it's upper echelon of greatness. All right, so far we went over the wheel system. We went over L wash. We're gonna put mint in the bucket, and I'm gonna show you what mint looks like also in the foam cannon because you can't foam
Yeah.
mint on. It's not like Sempre where that much surfactants when you foamed it on.
Yeah.
Hot stuff. This one actually, you'll see. I'm
Good
gonna spray this
rinsing.
off.
Here we go. Spraying the bugs with the golden gun from Yum. When are we gonna get a golden gun in store? That's what we need. Look at that.
All right.
I'd say
The
that's
bug
pretty effective.
Bug is a go. All right. Shake my money maker. All right, I'll choke it. All right, let's go. I'm gonna put mint in a foam cannon. So now pre-wash is done. Wheels are done. Let me get you up here so you can look at my nips. And then now we're going to do mint in a foam cannon.
Mint in a foam cannon. Love mint.
So
it's really
so
nice.
just to show you how concentrated this stuff is.
Mint. This stuff right here. That's good stuff. You gonna try one? Add that one to cart.
All right. So
Start
just to give you an idea, mint is super high foaming, super lubricious. I have it here, so I used it a lot. I'm not gonna open a new bottle. So I'm gonna put 2 caps into my foam cannon, and I'm using Grill's here because Grill's dilutions on the cap is kind of odd. It won't foam that much, but I just want to see how much it will foam with just 2 caps. And then it requires 2 caps in my wash bucket, so I'm gonna do that now.
Rick Smith wants to know if I don't think there's protection on this truck, Rick Smith. Have
No.
you seen this before? Is this your first time seeing it?
Yeah, I'm supposed to coat this, and it's supposed to be picked up by 5 today.
Oof.
So I gotta flush it.
Woo! We're gonna be here for 6 more hours watching.
No, I ain't doing this live. I ain't doing this live.
He's gonna bust out the rotary.
I ain't doing rotary anymore. Hey, I'm rotary shy. I'm trolling.
2 caps.
I'm rotary shy.
So no
2
previous
caps.
protection, Rick. And yep, that's 2 caps in the Griot's Boss foam cannon.
Oh, sorry. I'm over here.
Yeah. Well, you got no action going on. There we go. You're a little high. Let's put it a little lower. Yeah, that's nice.
Remember, 2 caps.
2 caps. That's it. Just a nice, clingy layer of foam. You know the pH of mint.
pH is 0. I'm talking about 7. It's
7.
pH
Neutral. That's a 0 would clean the paint off.
All right, so
neutral.
We got this is pH neutral, and you could rate it. It's pH neutral in the bottle. Also pH neutral after you do it. There's a nice minty smell.
And Luminous does come with the U.S. English instructions down here on the bottom part of the bottle. If I can find it with my fingers.
Hey, where's Franco at?
Where's Franco? Franco!
Sponge girl.
Get them sponges out. I'll make you big. Bam. There we go.
Oh, slick, dude. This stuff is nuts.
Get that sponge action on.
That's slick, bro. Wow. And then I get you closer, you can see the doubles. I don't care if everybody knows, but you see
that. Yep. Christy had a good. Does the sponge compare to like the kamikaze sponge? Where do you think the sponge falls in line?
The hidden leaf one? No, this is like it feels like they're sponges from their sponge line. So it's a little. It's softer as it sits in a bucket. Kamikaze was just foam. This is foam too, but I don't know how to explain it. It's a different type of foam.
Interesting. Christy, I'm not liking the look of the sponge. I'll tell you, they don't look very.
It's kind of like the ugly girl you married that turned out to be the best wife you ever had.
But the so far the performances of these sponges are really nice.
So I want to show a picture here, right, of a section that I washed and touched water, and a section that's still on the paint. So if you're doing this outside, it is sun safe. It's good to go. It does have real good dwell time. But I want to show you the spray off, the rinse off, Jay.
Yeah, it's the Art Dragon saying that's the UK for you. No frills, just works. Yeah. Like they could have probably added some color to the foam. Look
at that spray off.
They said, nah. Yeah, look at this spray off. So this is highly concentrated bucket soap. Look at that. Rinsing right off. This probably has some car wash protection on it, if anything.
No, it's flat. You can see. It's flat. It's just a clean surface. They're always going to do some type of heating.
Neil says that'll be a good sponge for wheel faces. Yep, sure will.
So look at that. So the rinse off on that. The rinse off on that is pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's the top of the list, Functional Doc. It's the first product you should see. It's there. I'm looking at it.
Again, we did this much.
Scroll down.
This much water with only 2 capfuls of man.
Mad cameraman skills. That's right. Look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, that's mint. So I'm gonna finish watching this.
Let's go to Foam Town now. Now though, let's show them if you want to go to Foam Town with mint. What you gonna do? You gonna add 4 ounces? What you gonna add?
That's okay.
Look at that. I like how when you touch it, breaks up real nice. Shows you where you washed.
Let me watch this because you guys, I told you 5 o'clock, right? And then I'm gonna
5 o'clock. You got. He wants to get to work. Who makes that sponge? That is Sponge Guru. We're thinking about trying them out here in the States. I'm still testing all of them right now. Just got mine,
All
but
right.
in the video tonight I test a couple of them.
Foam Town, how many ounces we want, chat?
How many ounces in the foam cannon do y'all want to see mint?
Mint, how many ounces we want in chat?
Alex said
I'm
4
ready.
ounces. Up top. 4. Yep, Chris M says 4. Dave says 3.
I hate all of yous.
Yeah,
Every
everyone's
single
saying
one of you.
4.
All right, done. 4. Let me fill this up.
Show. The rest of
This
the
is
bottle, Alex.
all right, rest of the bottle?
Nah, do 4. Let's do 4.
Nah,
4 is
I'm
good.
doing the rest of the bottle, dude. Here's 4.
Oh, it says the homepage. Christy says the homepage still says Kati Bus. Eddie was in a rush while changing this website. He's trying to wash this car.
Am I doing the rest?
I'll see if I can fix it. Now, all right, rest of the bottle. All right, that's 6 ounces.
Just wasted a whole bottle of soap.
Nah, I don't like wasted mint. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's gone. I'm not even going to dilute this mug. It's going to foam until, oh my Lord. All right. People get what they want, Jamie. I'm not like you,
They're
dog.
ready. They're excited.
People get what they want. You out here, I'm not doing that, guys. I do it for the culture.
Yeah, Josh Reese soap though. It's insane. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Go up. Do the top part.
You guys see that?
Yeah. Appreciate it, Chingy. He checked out Detail Co Soft Wash, and it might be the best foam he's seen out of any soap. Used 10-to-1 foam cannon was way too much. Yeah, 10-to-1's way too much. I do 2 or 3 caps in a foam cannon.
Do not use this 10-to-1 in a foam cannon. It's it
drags down too fast. You get that
looks like
heavy
my
of foam.
yeah. Look how much.
Jeez.
Lord.
That is thick.
That's
Let's go foam the grill, and you can test out another one of them sponges.
all right. I'm gonna foam it with hard wash though, because I mean the hard wash. Look at me.
Homepage says Luminous now. Let's go.
All right. Here's where we're at, guys. I'm gonna spray this off, and look how it still sprays off. That's
Not
pretty
as
wild.
easy. Not as easy as 2 caps. That's for sure.
Nah, but for a whole bottle of mint,
Yeah, Simper, you'd be here 7 days.
I'll be here
trying to
for
get that
10
mug.
days trying to get this mug off.
That will cling to the cows come home.
Yeah. All right. I don't suggest a whole bottle of mint.
Definitely not. Let's not overdo it on the mint. But
Mint. That hurt my soul. It hurt my soul to waste that. All right.
I'd say
Front of the
2
grill.
caps for what you saw earlier, and then 4 caps for thicker foam. That'll do
All right.
it
Front
too.
of the grill, and then you want Luminous. You want sponges on the front of the grill, right?
Yeah, let's go test them sponges out on the front grill. A little soap.
Okay, Dad.
Frankie asking if you can use Infinity like Aqua Bomb.
Nah, dude. I mean, let's call it what it is. Because Aquabomb is built different.
Built different.
All right. Should I put Aquabomb on its side to see how much hydrophobics it does?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's test that out.
Let's do
Before
it.
we get to shaking them sponges again.
Let's do it since I just wasted half my life here. All right, Aquabomb. Remember, I diluted Aquabomb 2 mils to this full bottle here.
Oh, Foo wants a starter kit. All right, I'll work on that. Foo, I'll put the top 5 in a starter kit shortly.
All right, so check this out. Aquabomb 2 mils.
With direct products.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
All right, spray it on the hood. Spray it on the glass. Spray it off.
Look at that. Look at that. Now you got to polish all that off.
Yep.
Oh, we could use Pearway real quick. Show them how that works.
All right. Let me do that.
All right. So Pearway is your wax coating sealant type of remover. Enhance the beauty of your car. Extremely easy to use. Cleans paints of oils, polish, residue, and old waxes, LSP, etc.
So
Pre-wax
got
paint cleanser.
I got this one.
Yeah, look at this. Nice little bottle. I like it.
Bottles do come with caps, but you do have to remove. Oh my gosh, I just got that all over me. Lord, I hate my life. All right. Well, that just went all over me, dude.
Oh man.
I didn't know we were doing Paraway. Look at these hydrophobics, dog. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. You see how much more hydrophobic it got?
Yep.
Look at that. Let's you don't look at, okay. Paraway. Can you guys see the door? I'm only gonna do a section here.
So you apply in straight line motions. Oh yeah, that's a good test. A little square, I like that. How long are you gonna rub that on?
I don't know.
That's good.
I'm over,
Let's see what happens.
bro. Let's let do his work. You gotta use like wax off. You ever use wax off?
No, I've never used any of these sealant kind of remover products. I just polished for you. Look at that. Gone. Beautiful.
You can't apply it with the polish. So that did get it. Let's do the other side. Now I'm
It
interested.
says after 3 to 5 minutes, wipe the area you worked with a soft microfiber towel.
I know. I tried to tell you. Like you gotta use it like wax off. So you want to put
apply,
it on the car?
let dwell 3 to 5 minutes, and then rinse off. Or buff away with a microfiber towel.
All right, I'm gonna do this.
It worked, right? So
I'm gonna do this like this. Let it sit, and then I'm gonna go do the front for sponge guru.
Not even gonna comment what all the chat's talking about. They went unhinged on us a little bit.
Why?
Well, I can't. I don't know. I'm not even gonna tell.
About what?
I can't even bring it up.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, they're weird. You know, they out here. Why am I ringing? Shout out the spam calls.
All right.
This is Paraway, Victor.
Can you guys see the chat? Can you guys see the grill?
We were testing out this. And now we're going to test out some Sponge Guru on this grill with a megaphone here. Look at that. So which one is this?
Venting brush.
Tri-foam.
Yeah, this is the venting
brush.
I would actually clean this first before I do all this, but I'm in a time constraint. So I'm just doing this for you guys.
This is for Franco. Well, let's pull him back up. $99 super chat. He said, get out there and shake those sponges for him. So we're out here. So chat, y'all want Sponge Guru in the house or what? What we got going on here? You looking and liking? Again, these are kind of definitely some products you got to get in your hands, and then you're like, okay, very effective, very effective. Like you've been seeing me use the New York Foam Kings one a lot, and yeah, the little sponge on a stick can do some work in a lot of intricate areas.
I like how it just bends. Like it got enough girt to go around. Yep. You know the sponge right here.
Yeah, it gets in.
Then if you
gets in, does a good job scrubbing. All right, we got yes. Bring them home. Bring on the Sponge Gurus. Get the sponges in the house. Get the Johnny Pops. Bring the sponges. They want them. All right, we're gonna do a test run now.
All right, Paraway's on that, and it says use a sponge, use a microfiber, right?
Chingy says he still has a mental block about using sponges. What are your thoughts on that?
I think to each their own, right? It's like someone said in the comment yesterday that dropping a sponge on the floor, getting dirty, and using it to clean the car.
Yeah, that's the best case for a sponge. Is they rinse out just so fast and effectively, they stay clean.
Look how nice he got this car, dude. Look at that.
And Franco's analogy yesterday, cleaning the wheelbarrows, I just thought was a beautiful analogy. Comparing it to washing dishes.
There you go.
Brush on the dish, doesn't really work. Still leaves behind a film, and then if you use a sponge, it gets every nook and cranny. Are the sponges multi-use and longevity? Yeah, that worked
I don't know. I have no idea what the multi-use or longevity is of a sponge.
That's yeah. They
Um,
have plenty of uses. You can grills, lug
I,
nuts. You can
I'm gonna
use the
see. I'm
sponge
gonna
for
see
wheel faces or paint.
if this would make it not work.
Ah, yeah. Well, it probably should fresh for sure. Maybe a week later though, you might have a tough time.
I think sponges are good. You just have to clean them after every use, right? Make sure you
Yeah,
use them right. Clean them after every use to maintain your stuff. It's like any tool. They're made to work
and
until they don't.
and Johnny says they last a long time. Like I said, Eddie's been using them about a month. I've just got my box, so we're putting them to the test right now. Yeah. Go
You
check
know,
out Franco's vid. He did an excellent demo of them. So Franco, drop the link if you're still here. If you can drop the link to your YouTube video, he did a real nice review of them.
there's a section of this car that's kind of bad over here. This
People
would
waiting on
be
this Yum restock. You got any updates for them? Look at all that grit
what?
back there. My goodness. Any update on Yum cars restock?
They're on the boat. I mean,
On the boat.
whenever we already restocked it twice by air. I mean, at this time it's a waiting game.
Yeah, this time we're waiting on the boat for sure. Big
Yeah.
restock, don't worry. And with it, the rinseless wash is on that boat, correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Yeah, let's hit this
So,
back end with some stuff. Let's go. This is dirty. You got to get up there in that top part. Man, it's caked. Man, it's caked. That is a dirt. You're gonna rinse for days getting all this dirt out.
well, I'm gonna double tap this.
You're gonna have to pressure wash the jam.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad.
I hate these suburban back door jams. Man,
I hate Suburbans.
I hate them. All right, Franco's about to drop the link. I want everybody to go check out his video and then tell us what you think of these sponges.
Dang, you can see how it's interacting with the dirt. It's pretty good.
Still a little sick today, everybody. Sorry for the coughs. Oh, do I have to post the links? Franco. Never mind. I'll pull up the link. I got this. Where's YouTube?
So I'm gonna do a double tap on this, guys. Generally, that means you're just gonna spray and foam on. And I'll let that dwell for as long as possible, and we'll see how much dirt and grit and got left.
Copy. All right, drop in the link. Franco dropped it too, but we don't know if his works or not. Here you go. Go check out Franco's video. If the link don't work, just hit at Franco's detail. Let me make sure
No,
that's right.
devil's in a detail, right?
Franco Details is his tag. It pulls up faster. Franco Details on YouTube, and it's his newest video.
All right, so I got a double tap on here. I'm letting that work for as long as
Is
possible.
a
This
double tap a coined Luminous phrase?
No, I
Or
think
did you just
everyone
make that
uses
up?
it, but
Yeah.
Reggie said that for a long time.
Reggie said it. Okay.
Yeah, I've had Reggie at my house for a long time.
It's Klingy's first time hearing it. He thought it was real dope. So he's gonna steal
Yeah,
it.
double tap is when you're using the spray, and then you usually use the chemicals in your sprayer, put it in the foam or foam right on top of it. So you have what the spray does. He says that the bubbles pop faster and the chemicals hit it harder
Yeah.
than it would if you were just foaming it on.
Yeah. But it dries a little faster. So then if you come along with the foam, it dwells a little longer. That kind of. I'm gonna make some bundle deals, everybody. I'll make a starter kit for y'all for Luminous after this live stream.
I'm gonna let that sit.
Yeah, double taps from Zombieland.
It's
That was
like a 2-shot, right? It's like a headshot. Pop.
Yeah, headshot, double tap. Make sure you get them. Make sure you get that dirt.
All right, so
Any updates on a Quiver foam cannon restock?
it's on the water. We ordered like 1,200 from Josh.
Everything's on a boat somewhere out in the sea.
The problem with having all these brands is you could buy a lot, but they sell out. You still got lead time of 60 days.
Starter kit.
people
I
went.
think we're gonna put. This is what I'm thinking of a starter kit. EC. I'm thinking mint. Here, let me pop myself back on the screen. I'm thinking some mint action. Soap you gotta try. I'm thinking interior cleaner block. I'm thinking
I'm thinking
ready
we
to
do
use blaze. I'm thinking direct blaze.
and direct vampire. We should do a couple
Direct
ones.
vampire.
We should do outside, inside, and then the top 5 best picks. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yeah. And then I'm thinking black, slick, or glossy for your seat.
Then look at these tires. I'm gonna do another tire video on here. Check these out. These are pretty gnarly. All right, I'm bringing out the sponges again for this tire.
Yep. Shout out to Texas. Going through it out there.
Hey man, that's sad about Texas. I don't know what to
Yeah,
do for them. I was thinking about it last night. Like, how can we help them and their families? Like, man, it kept me up last night thinking about them.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what we could do to help those families. If there's a fund anyone knows that we could donate to,
Oh yeah. If there's a link to
please,
anything or GoFundMe's,
yeah, please let us know.
know.
Because man, I couldn't. I was thinking, looking at Wanda. I mean, it broke my heart yesterday, bro.
Oh, it's brutal. Luminous mix and match. They want a Luminous mix and match. I'll do a top 5 kit and a Luminous mix and match. How about that? What's up, Fred? Fred from Glove Box in the house. If you don't know, Detail Code took over Glove Box this month. Go check out last week's podcast. Check out the live demo.
If you grab the glove box, you're entered into a huge giveaway.
Yep. If you go to Glove Box, you save some chains using code Jamie at gloveboxdetail.com. You'll be entered in you're going to win it all. We're going to send you the whole line of 16-ounce products, polishers, polisher rack, detail coat.
Can everyone see the tire real good? This one tells a better picture. The lighting's good.
This one's real nice. Yeah, this one's real nice.
So which way do you want me to use the iron, with or without the tip?
Without foam first.
Okay.
It's like Reggie says, when it's like not foamed, the bubbles pop faster, works faster, and then you foam over it on the face of the wood.
And what do you want me to foam with? Blaze?
Yeah, blaze. Let's see what happens here. Link for the giveaway is gloveboxdetail.com. You have to subscribe, buy a box, and you'll be entered. All subscribers will be entered in a giveaway we're going to do on the last day of July, the 31st, which is a Thursday, which falls on our podcast, and we're going to give away the whole Detail Code line for all the Detail Code, all the Glove Box subscribers.
All right, Franco, this is
all
for
you got to do
Daddy.
is subscribe for a month at least of Glove Box. Does mint smell like mint? Yes, it does.
Yes, it smells
spearmint,
amazing.
I think.
I don't know what it smells. It smells like scent of a woman. Well, for you guys. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, it smells. hey, I said what I said, bro. Look at that. It works real good. It's hitting harder.
Yeah, I think we got a little quicker reaction time, more sponge action. Do you like that flatter one more than the beefy boy?
I like the flatter one because I can use the flatter one. Look at that. This is what's cool about sponges.
Now show them how fast it cleans.
I don't have any soap in my bucket, just to give you an idea, because I wanted the chemicals to do all the work, so there was not like, oh, he's using some soap.
Yeah, the sponge just releases that dirt super fast, and boom, you got a clean sponge to get in there again.
You see that?
Yep.
All right.
Beautiful. Oh, a juicy fruit scent would be insane. That's what we need. I love juicy fruit. Lasts the whole 5 seconds, but hey.
It's like zebra. You remember that zebra gum?
Zebra? I love
zebra. Bro, I get down with some
man.
zebra.
Dude.
I mean, zebra's wild.
It lasted a whole 2 seconds, but man, it was a glorious 2 seconds. That's what she said.
You poor white dog.
That's all we got. Good 2 seconds. Audio is when he uses the pressure washer, the noise cancellation kicks in. Fruit stripe.
What am I? Look at that browning, guys.
The browning is insane.
That's wild.
I think I'm gonna be making a video with Blaze real shortly. Everybody.
And brownie
It looks
bananas.
insane.
That looks like
So, what
Dookie
is
Brown.
the ready to use version? You know the dilution for it?
I think it's like this one. I think it's 5-1 or 6-1 or something like that.
Let me see if I can. So when would you use like Monster versus Direct
Monsters for engine bay.
or versus Blaze?
Monsters for engine bays. They even say on the bottle, shops, engine bay, dirty jobs, oil jobs, things of that nature. So what comes to mind is like Jason from his machine shop
Yeah.
would use it for his situation. That's what comes to mind.
So it's for real dirty jobs.
I do want to see if the pre-wash 5-1 can clean this tire.
Just do it touchless. Let's see how far we get
Yeah,
with some touchless
I am.
action.
This is 10-20-1. Sorry, not 5-1.
Oh yes,
20.
Harris, send us the link of the Kerr County Flood Relief Fund. Maybe by Thursday we can put something together and do a little fundraiser for it. I like that.
Yeah,
a lot.
let's do it. Let's do it because I think that was devastating,
It's
man.
such a trap. I mean, I can't even talk about it.
Yeah, it broke my heart, man. All right, touchless, right? Just straight off. Now, the test I do because I'm on the TISM is I'm going to see what Blaze does by itself without iron to see if it could truly be a wheel and tire cleaner. You know what I'm talking
The pre-wash is the L or S he's using. Right now we're using
about? L.
Blaze for wheels and
No,
tires. Or is that L?
no, that was L that I used.
Okay, this is
That's
it.
touchless. Yeah, so this is Blaze. This is a wheel and tire cleaner. I'm not going to do any iron remover because I want to see if this can remove the embedded iron. And then we'll put
L.
Vampire on.
Yeah. L is alkaline, so L would be compared to Primus, and then S
Yep.
is acid, so this would be compared to Purifica.
Correct.
Or hard wash, acid wash. L, hard wash, S, acid wash.
Man, this ain't no slot shot. Look at that.
So you hit it with a L pre-wash to start things off.
Yeah, but I want to see
what
if
you
this Blaze could do all of it without having an iron remover. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
To
if
see how
it's
much of the
if
brake
it's
does.
yeah, if it's embedded, it's still gonna light up pretty good.
Yeah, but it's cleaning real good.
This car's pretty dirty. I feel like there's gonna be embedded stuff. What's up, Eric? Charleston Detail in the house, chiming in. Prayers for all the Texas families of victims. Yes, sir. We'll get that link. We'll set something up for this Thursday podcast.
Look how much browning's not on here because of the L watch.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Look how much is not on here. That's
Mint
wild.
is the neutral soap. Yes, it is pH neutral soap. But they also do have a in wash.
Yeah,
So what would you
that's a
say is the
PhD.
difference between mint and in wash?
N wash is like nieve. So for those of you who have like a car that you don't need a high pH soap to take road film off, but you still want to pre-wash all the grit grime and
Right.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a neutral pre-wash. So it's like Yum Foam. This is like their Yum Foam Neve pre-wash. So if you got a ceramic coated vehicle, you can hit it with this, and it's going to do an effective job. Throw some mint in the bucket.
Yep.
For that contact wash. I got you. They're definitely following like a Labo Cosmetica kind of system here.
And they're made in Korea in their factory.
Yeah.
They have their own chemists on staff. You can see the video coming out soon that we're gonna drop. There's not a lot of iron on here, bro.
I'm sure.
Only on the caliper.
Rotor.
The rotor, yeah. Only on the rotor,
Yeah,
not
it's
everything.
gonna light up every time, no matter what.
And it's not even iron remover. All right, that settles that. I just like the product.
Okay. The tire is coming out one pass machine. These tires are coming out great.
Yeah.
That's some heavy duty level cleaning. Like I was getting ready to make a video on like best tire cleaner and all about heavy duty. Because I
You
just
better
been
wait.
touchless and tired. So
You
yeah,
better wait,
now I
dog.
got to test this Blaze.
You better wait.
Which wash for ceramic coatings later again, Jamie? So if you got a ceramic coated vehicle,
You use mint or the
foam
end
on
wash.
with in pre-wash. It's a neutral pre-wash. So it's gonna, with the help of the ceramic coating, it's gonna encapsulate and emulsify that dirt lifted off the surface for a great rinse off. Foam, rinse, foam. So you foam on that in wash, then you can foam on mint and contact wash with mint, which is the bucket wash. Now, once a year, you definitely still want to hit it with the L pre-wash and the S pre-wash. That way you walk it through the pH cycle every 6 months to a year to make sure you're decontaminating that ceramic
And we're gonna
coated
go over the
surface.
water. We're gonna go over the water spot remover. This car is definitely water spotted on this side. I just gotta get it washed first.
Oh, good question by David. Is Luminous Car Pro level in Korea or is it more boutique? So I would say this
not
is like
boutique.
it's not boutique. It's Car Pro is kind of like the consumer level Korean brand, where this is going to be more harder
Believe it or
hitting.
not, a lot of Koreans don't use CarPro. Is what
That's
we
what
heard.
it's more of a consumer brand. That's what I'm trying to say here. So this is
Yeah.
more of the highly concentrated car wash brand. Like you washing some cars with Luminous, hard.
So I'm gonna do a double tap, and then we're gonna go over the water spot remover, and then any Q&A at that point.
Yeah. Thank you, Harris. I'll fix it up, and we'll get something together for Thursday for sure. But Luminous did go ahead and make their direct products, for the more consumer level. So that was very smart of them to have both the ready-to-use version and the concentrated version of their chemicals. So if you don't want to do all that diluting, again, buy the products that say direct on the bottles.
But if you want something that you get cost savings, money wise, etc., you want to buy the pro level stuff so that way you could leverage all that.
So Vampire, this is the iron remover. Direct means it's ready to use. So anytime you see direct on the bottle, it is a ready to use formula. And anytime it doesn't, like this is Blaze, this is the concentrate. But Blaze Direct is ready to use. That way you don't melt your paint off.
That way you don't melt your paint off, dog.
Yes, we did cover Aqua. Mr.
Yeah,
Holmes.
I have Aqua. Yep, covered it on a couple wheels. We did a few things on here. We did bug remover.
What'd you do? What was the dilution? 1,000 to
2
1?
mils to 16 ounces of water.
2 mils, 60 ounce of water. He sprayed, rinsed immediately, no dwell time or nothing. Got amazing results on glass, trim, wheels.
Yeah, I'll show you on this section here when I sprayed off, and then just give you that more test. I just gotta make sure this is clean, so when I'm done with the live, I can get to work.
That's right. Corey, I've been out here for 14 years sweating my butt off. I get to sit down every once in a while, all right?
You deserve it, bro.
Man, I'm sick. What did they give me yesterday? I got a shot of something. Man, it almost took me down. I did still do a detail yesterday, though. I just powered through it. I think the sweating actually helped a lot. I sweated it out. Got like a steroid shot and something else. And I was going down, and I just powered through it. So we're rinsing off. This is the double tap you did?
Yep.
Double tap. We're rinsing off the double tap. Action.
And I'll show you the waterless wash in the door jam. I usually wash water out of the door jams, but
Yeah, that's a good idea. Nice. Slick just buttoned up a black C300. Looking sexy. Time to go home. Good job. Stay hydrated, my friend.
How many people we got on?
Yeah, I probably got it by that abandoned Mustang back there, something floating around.
Hey Jay, how many people we got on?
We got 74 live viewers.
Let's give away some Luminous, huh?
What you want to give away?
Give away mint or whatever,
Mint. Let's
mint
give
or
away
whatever you want.
some mint and some in pre-wash. That way you got a nice maintenance system. Foam, rinse, foam, and bucket wash with mint.
Yep.
So, sounds like a good idea. So, for the mint maintenance giveaway question. What is the brand name of the sponges we're testing out and thinking about bringing into the house?
A lot of people see this and they be like, "Oh my gosh, should he not put foam on there?" Nah, dude.
What's the name brand of that sponge he's using right there? Slick. Spelt it wrong, but I'm gonna give it to him. Sponge.
Yeah, you got an excuse, Flick. He's out here struggling, dude.
He just did a detail. You know what? I'm gonna give it to him. So Slick, I got you. I'm gonna get you some in pre-wash and some mint car shampoo. I know it's hot out there. I don't be acting. You see me on my videos. I be stumbling on videos in this heat. So
I like mint too because I'm gonna wash the car real quick. So if the back dries because I didn't rinse it, I don't have to worry about it because it reactivates.
And remember, everybody, I'm gonna take a picture of this because I'll get emails from y'all like I commented first. Look, it's whoever pops up. Latency, it's the internet. Just because you went first on your screen is not who popped up first on my screen. Just remind everybody. Stay calm, everybody. Slick Pod just took a picture of it. Slick popped up first on my screen.
And that soap, dude.
I feel like the sponge can get into that badge real good too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Squeezing that badge over like a microfiber mitt. Kind of struggles to get in the badges. Yeah. What you think? You think you're getting that badge a little better?
Yeah, it does a good job.
Yeah,
for sure.
The sponge just does a good job of squeezing in the nooks and crannies.
I got water spots on this mug all over here, but we're gonna do a waterless test first. I got a waterless wash that's ready to use. We'll do that for the door jams after I wash the bag.
Who asking, Eddie? Do you prefer sponge to wash pad or mitt? What's your favorite right now?
Back in the day when Kamikaze had their hidden leaf sponge, Kakashi Sensei. I used to rock that.
You liked it, yeah. You like that sponge.
I used to rock that, but then I'm loving our new wash mitt. The wash boss. For soap. I love wash mitts because I like the interaction.
Yeah.
But
I like the sponge just lives in the bucket too. Like you just rinse that mug out and it's clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing about the sponge. Like,
yeah,
you gotta use more water. Like, it's expensive, dude.
Yeah, like a car like this just came from dealership or something. Real dirty.
I don't know where it came from. It's dirty.
Just use that sponge. Get it real clean. You're gonna polish it. So, not that the sponge isn't safe, but who cares? You're gonna polish it, and then save the nice mitts for your maintenance clients. Ceramic coatings, be double safe. But I know Johnny be washing everything with sponge. He says it's good to go. If you have some disbelief of the sponge, you can do something like that.
I think the sponge is good too. I only rinse and wash a majority now with sponge if I do a hydro wash, which I've been doing. Yeah, I like double flips too. I don't know. I think how I feel.
Yeah, double flips are nice.
The reason I'm not foaming on mint is because I screwed myself with the whole bottle.
So what do you think? We're gonna carry the sponge separately, or we're just gonna get the kits to test it out?
I might just do the kits.
I think we just do kits at first. Test it out. If it does really well, we'll bring in everything individually to restock.
All right. Who wanted to see Aqua?
Everybody.
All right.
I'll be asking some hard questions. How does the Wash Boss and Wash Boss Mini compared to Yum Tri-Fiber look? Excellent wash mitts. When you're that top of the echelon, that Tri-Fiber mitt is special, all right? And the new Wash Boss and Wash Boss Mini, I think, are on par.
Do I watch Playing Field with the bug, dude? Call it a day, brother. Look at that. You see that?
Yep, look at that. Oh, yeah, I can see it real nice. Let's get in that door panel a little closer, but I can see it from here. It looks great.
Get down. Get closer.
Get
You guys see that?
closer. Oh, Harris had a good question. What was that blue sponge you had in that video yesterday, Eddie? Blue sponge. He looks real nice, don't it, Harris?
Hey.
Hey, stay tuned.
I'm gonna see if I can over apply so I get streaking. Because you know how some give you streaks when you dry it. So I'm gonna just over apply it here.
Yeah, don't say wash clay seal around Johnny. That's too fast for Johnny. I'd hate to make more money.
Hey, bro, all it did was amplify it. Look at that.
Look at that. Holy crap. That is impressive.
Hold on, that can't be right. That's cancer.
What are you doing over here? Why do you spray it?
Because I'm spraying aqua just to see if I can streak it. This is how I test.
Okay.
People think I just sit here and
Okay.
test like I just say. This is how I test. I'm just trying to see if you can overspray because you know some you use too much,
That's
you get
enough.
streaks.
No.
Nah. Let me see what happens. Let's go from there, huh?
Oh boy. Look, you ain't even got to rinse from top up or sideways to front.
Nah.
Or you just spray however you want to spray with this mug.
Yeah, that's crazy. No streaks at all, bro. No streaks. That's nuts.
Dry it off. Let's check it out.
All
Go dry it off.
Okay.
It's black too, so if anything's gonna streak, it's this GMC black.
I gotta get a towel.
That's what I'm talking about. They're loving the testing.
Well, that's
Is
how I
Aqua
test, right?
sun safe? That's a good question. I'd say if you, as fast as you apply it, I'd say yeah.
Hey, Jamie, should I drop a new towel?
No,
You know what?
I don't trust you. No, no,
You know what I was gonna do too.
no, don't, no.
WMD.
No,
dog.
no. What is wrong with you? I knew you couldn't be trusted immediately. No.
Slick. This panel is slick, bro. Like, wow. Good Lord, that's slick. Look at that. There's no streaks, my friend.
Yep, looks good.
All right, we're gonna do a water spot test. That panel is streaky and more glossy than the other panels.
Now this is a new towel. Which one you got?
Huh? This is the GOAT.
1800.
GOAT 1800 orange.
So the GOAT's gonna have a couple of variants. This restock.
I had a towel here that Jamie said I can't share.
Yeah, he can't.
I'll probably break the internet.
Nowhere near completion, sir.
I know, we're far out. Dropping towels, people get pissed.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Why'd you drop this towel? You suck, Eddie. You're the worst. you
but
created
the
cancer.
GOATs are on the way.
The GOATs are on the way. Should be here anytime. Oh, no, not that. Look. No, not that round. He's coming very soon.
About 30, 60 days for GOATs.
We got many GOATs coming, though.
The first round of V2 towels, though, should be this month. End of this month, early August. They're coming in hot. Probably this month.
So I am drying the car off. Just because,
Can't show it, Chris. Can't do it. Look, it's a secret weapon. It's a secret weapon.
I just like pissing Jamie off. Bringing things up.
Some of the changes on the V2 towel sock. Well, I know Sock ain't been watching my channel. Everything's changed. Better microfiber, better dye, better quality control, better packaging. Literally every fiber of our towels from the borders.
So the new towels aren't going to be here for a bit, guys. It's not like it's coming tomorrow.
Well, the first wave of V2 towels are almost here.
Yeah, V2 editions. They're not like V2. Yeah.
No, they're all everything's V2. That's coming to restock. Everything's V2.
Let's go over.
Everything.
I did dry it, so I'm gonna get a light here. So
hand packed, hand inspected.
Yeah. Real deal Holyfield cuz.
I'm talking about these. I have high confidence we will have the best microfiber towels in the business once we restock.
And Jeff C in his video of microfiber no longer be a thing.
I'll stop playing around.
Yeah.
Y'all want some
All
good
right.
towels? I got you.
Check this out. So I'm gonna get 2 towels here. I have there's water spots on the car, and then I want to do a
Yeah, if you think
waterless wash.
the first batch of towels we went through were good, and they were good,
Mm-hmm.
these blow them away. These blow them completely, utterly out the water. Now I know that we still have some in stock, and I probably shouldn't be saying that, but
Yeah,
for
you
the
dumb
culture,
towel right
I'm just
now.
telling you right now, I ain't playing around with these V2 towels. Gotta unlock a tablet over here.
All right. So you see how glossy this panel is? No streaks with aqua. So as long as it's wet, it's good to go. It's super slick. So I usually clean door jams at the same time. If I wanted to save this, I could do more product testing with you guys. Can you guys see the door jam?
Yeah, the camera's getting a little fuzzy for some reason.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was the bear.
Thought you upgraded internet over there. What happened?
Your camera getting fuzzy. Suck it. My
Steady
internet,
clear
I
on
got
y'all
8K.
side?
Yeah, it's clear as
Yeah,
hell,
it's
bro.
clear out. There we go. I ain't clear. I wouldn't say all of that.
All right, can you guys see that?
Don't worry, David. They still got probably 20 days for the first wave, and
20
then
days.
60 days.
But the
for
first
second
wave aren't new goats,
and then end of
just
the
everyone
year.
else knows.
End of the year full, takeover of V2s, but y'all keep using y'all's for sure.
All right.
You haven't used
Luminous
up.
waterless wash.
And then you can sell them on eBay. First edition door towels on eBay. Buy them V2s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it Prime Day? We got some Prime Day sales going on. We should have checked on the Amazon team.
Yeah, it's on. They're already on it.
Eddie's a black screen, Eddie. What happened? Oh my goodness. Black screen.
Oh, sorry. Can you see it?
Black screen. I can't see nothing.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see it now?
There you go. Oh, now back.
So your waterless wash.
No, the Diva Glass pretty much. You won't see a new version of Diva Glass for quite some time.
Well,
so
you're making it seem like every towel we have is coming V2. This shipment's not. We're like 69 days out.
No, that's what I said. By the end of the year.
But we gotta make it clear because these people are thinking like they're coming next week. Oh my
No. The first wave is about 20 days out. The second wave is about 60 days out, and then by the end of the year, we should have the full refresh of Thor towels.
And then it's not. Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, no, Diva Glass. It'll have a whole rework, but it won't. It's way in the queue. It's way
this
down the line.
waterless wash is nuts, bro.
It'll be a patented blend of excellence.
This waterless wash is bananas. Lord,
Chris, I'm pretty sure you're trolling me, but I just went through. There's no V2 towels on the website.
There's no V2 towels everywhere. We don't have nothing yet, like for a long time.
Nothing. Like
when he says the first round, they're new baby goats and things of that nature, and some towels that we ran out of.
They'll start
goats and other stuff.
20, 30
they're
days.
not there for a while. They're not there for a while.
No. Yeah.
That's why I told you got to be clear because they're going to be thinking like, they honey dicked
No V2 towels are available.
There's nothing on the website. All right.
Dang, Chris, if you like the Mr. Twisters now.
All right, we got water spots. Let me get the light. We'll go over some water spotting stuff here. And I'm going to end the wash here, bro, so I get to work.
No, Chris. 20 to 30 days on the first.
You see what you did, bro? You see, hey, listen,
20
let
to
me
30
explain.
days.
We don't have new towels in this shipment. We have towels that ran out.
I think Chris is trolling, but I'm going to answer because, someone's thinking it.
Yeah, someone's like, I can't believe this guy's.
Joel from Texas. Eddie loves a good honey dicking.
Yeah. I can't
Joel
believe this guy.
Shout out to Nexon. Look, y'all get that consumer coating. And
I got it here.
Good stuff.
All right.
That reminds me, I need to test out something else for Joel. I forgot.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of water spotting.
See all that?
Yeah.
Generally, if you polish that off, it'll come back because minerals are still embedded. So we're gonna do some water spot treatment here. Who buys a new car and destroys it like this? I don't get it.
They probably bought it like that. Shout out to
Lord
Joel.
help us.
We love
That'd be-
Nixon brand.
All right, everyone, water spot remover. You want to be very careful with this. They explain it very, very, very detailed in the back.
Mhm.
It says here, application, don't let stock use it. He doesn't know how to use products. And then it says, apply the product onto a towel, wipe off to remove water stain. Repeat if necessary. After the wash, the surface with water. Do not use heavy soiled surfaces. Avoid scratching. You heard that, right?
Yep, heard
Apply
it.
it this time. And we're going to see if this is snake oil or not.
That's bad.
All
I'm
right.
feeling it's gonna work real good.
Can you guys see that spot?
This Luminous ain't playing around.
You can see that spot? Or do I need to move it?
No, you good. Go ahead. Get
Right
that
there?
pillar. Get that A pillar.
Right here, right? All right.
Yeah. So use it neat. Adamo saying that's neat.
Yep. Straight out the bottle. That's what neat means.
Henry wants you to pull out the cigars.
I wish, bro. I don't have one.
Dealership used a glaze and filled in the defects and sold it right away. Yeah, probably so.
You took a lot of it out.
Sock wants you to lower it a bit. Well, a water spot remover, people got to remember it takes all the minerals out. But these look pretty bad.
Yeah, they
What's
did
it
pretty
look
bad
like?
with it.
Upper
But-
on compared to where you're wiping.
Hold on, let me see what it does this. I just need it so it doesn't come back.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
so the proper water spot remover. You got to get the minerals out of the surface first, because if you polish over the minerals, most likely you're just pushing minerals into the surface. You're not going to remove
Yeah.
them. It's just going to
So I'm
cause
gonna remove.
it to
And this
swell.
is the
they'll come
strongest
back.
water
Yeah,
spot
that's a
remover I
big
have.
difference from up there
That's
higher on
huge.
the A
Yeah,
pillar
look,
to the
look.
bottom.
Oh,
Look at
did you
that.
see
That's a
it?
huge difference.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's on the thing I'm worried about is my time.
Yeah, you screwed getting them water
Nah.
spots out. Yeah.
Nah, you know, I'm built
You
different.
got
dog.
4 hours to get them bad boys out. You're gonna time crunch.
I'm built different.
You still gotta do a
These
full
people think I'm-
decon.
I already did the decon. I'm gonna polish this mud.
No, you gotta play that mode.
I'm gonna clay it, but I'm not gonna use an iron remover for what? We're in Idaho. We don't get. We're in the same California.
Yeah, we need some Ragnarok stuff. Work Ragnarok.
No, this hits. This is working. Yeah,
Taking
look
away
at
the white minerals and stuff. It's definitely leaving
It's
behind
working.
just an itch. How's that? Does it feel smooth after applying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just applied again like a dummy, but let me try it on glass. On glass, it comes off. This is where a rinseless wash would hit. Yeah, see, it does. So I'm gonna take the water spot remover so I can neutralize it,
Mhm.
because you also want to neutralize your acid. For those of you at home that do this, always neutralize your acid.
The X80 out. Yeah, I definitely remember the neutralize.
Yeah, I took a lot of it out, dog.
Yeah, it looks way better. Just left behind them etchings.
Yep, it's just etch. That's good.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have to pull out sandpaper. He gonna have to do.
I ain't saying nothing. Why would I pull out sandpaper? That's
He
weird.
got to do 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, then come in with a
He-
2-step.
I can tell you right now.
I think you're
paid
in
for
for
that.
a rough day, sir. I think you're gonna have to.
I can tell you right now, he ain't paid for that.
We want to see Eddie pull out sandpaper live on
I ain't
television.
know. Live
And the
these
rotary.
nuts.
Sandpaper,
Ooh.
rotary action. Let's go.
Last time I did the rotary, I ended up paying $350. We wasted a whole day. We wasted a whole day, bro. All right, I'm gonna use an applicator. I'm gonna get the rest of the water spots. What other products do we want to see before I head out?
Sand guru. Yeah, Eddie's got to get to washing his car. So, let me see if I have any starred ones I missed. Christy said there are a lot of products that have questions about some, lots of sealant type products, it seems. That was early on, so we might have covered that. But yeah, they have glossy and then black slick and then black diamond. In that order is from kind of the gloss to the medium to the 6-month durability. So black diamond, 6 months. Black slick, 3 months. And then glossy's your gloss booster, probably 1 month durability. Conway was looking for what he needs is a great interior conditioner detailer sealant that has incredible darkening effect, but not greasy or skinny looking and doesn't smell.
You have
so he doesn't like Shield because it stinks.
It smells, yeah.
V2 has less, but you don't want to smell Shield without a scent. It's not good. Yeah,
that's terrible.
It needs the scent for sure. We're covering up something pretty potent.
All right, so what else we got? Questions, comments?
Maybe not Luminous related, but I got a new cream-colored leather couch. Any suggestion for a product to protect it?
Repel.
Legeist Repel. All right, let's see what we got in the live chat. Bet you would have paid $1,000 if not been on that live stream. $1,000. $350. Easy work. Eddie, got any of that wipe on a clear coat?
Nope. I do not.
Chris M says Chelsea's Finrear might work on them water spots.
Chris M knows how to piss me off.
Chris M's on point.
Chris M knows how to.
How's the Blaze compare as a wheel and tire compared to other cleaners that you've used?
It's pretty potent. It reminds me of like heavy duty.
Like 10-1 was comparable to just looking at it. 5-1 heavy duty there. That was impressive. I'm impressed. That was a one-hitter quitter.
10-1 was pretty good.
HJ says he's going to order that detail code Lightning and make the perfect storm that Chelsea was talking about. Oh, Corey said, or Derma. Yeah, that'd work on your couch. Derma sealant.
Derma sealant would work too. That's real good from Labo.
Yeah, Labo. Cosmetica Derma. Great for couches. Leather couches. Are we going to do any demos of Luminous coatings at a later date? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Coming up. So this is actually kind of like a soft launch for Luminous. We're planning.
Tell them what we're doing.
We're cooking.
Tell them what we're doing.
First week of August, the Luminous boys are coming out. I'll be back in the Pocatello studio, and we'll have some surprises along the way. So it's going to be a good time come first week of August. So we'll do live stream while they're here, Q&A, and we're going to film some we're going to get in-depth story of Luminous, how to use all the coatings, that kind of thing. It's going to be good. Yeah, we're on all the channels. I scheduled them all, Eddie. I put it on your channel, my channel, House of Rags channel. It's blasting everywhere.
What did we do?
I blasted this live stream everywhere.
Oh, dude, this air conditioning is. I'm not. You guys want to see the tire dressing?
What? You went from air conditioner to tire.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I'm sitting here.
Let's see the tire.
No, I'm not doing tire dressing. I gotta clean the rest of the car. I gotta do a better job cleaning it because
he's freaking out. He's like, I got 4 hours.
I gotta polish.
I didn't do the roof yet.
I ain't do the roof. I'm screwed. Cause
all right, let's wrap this up then. Let's show him tire dressing and get out of here.
No, I'm not doing it.
All right, no tire dressing. All right, he's out.
I'm not doing it. Unless they want it, then I'll do it.
Now we'll do it later.
No, I got it right here.
Yes, David, I'm going to make a Luminous bundle. I'm going to do a mix and match, and I'm going to do the top 5 products I think you should try bundle.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. This. So, real quick.
Yeah, you'll do a short of the tire dressing on your channel.
No.
Okay, he said no.
I'm done filming.
He's out.
All right,
he's out.
Check this out. Hey, if you want something that you're looking for a 1 year, stay
tuned to Eddie's channel. He's going to do a full demonstration on his YouTube channel.
Check this out, Jamie. This is their number one rated product that they
I got
sell.
some of that. I got
It
some.
comes with 2 sprayers in the box, and it'll do a lot of cars in the last 12 to 18 months. And it's the easiest spray-on sealant you've ever used in your life.
Really?
The coatings that, yeah, they're wild. The coatings here come in 50 mils, 30 mils, and this is their pro level one. They do want certification for all that, but I don't do that in the US, so they're live on the site. Live on the site, because that's how I roll. Do it at your own accord.
What's live on
And
site?
then graphene alum, and then if you use Monster, note that it's for car body, engine room, semi trailers, and workshop dirt. Monster it's pretty caustic, so just be careful with it.
Powerful. Ain't playing no games.
All right, I'm gonna do the tire count.
Is the graphene similar to Can Coat or Immortal?
Let's
say yes.
yeah.
Let's pop it. Let's see. 2 sprayers. That they send 2 sprayers. You know something's pretty potent.
Yeah. When you put the first one in, if you don't take it off, it'll brick it.
Screwed.
Breathe it in, he says. All right,
200 mils. Definitely don't breathe it in. 6 months durability. Again, remember Koreans kind of undersell durability claims. So
No, yeah, this lasts longer than 6 months. I put this on my pastor's car that I
in
did
America,
for Pan's channel.
12-month sealant. Yeah.
So this one I put on my pastor's car that we did for Pan's channel. It'll almost be a year, and it's still on there. You remember that Murano that I did a 2-step on, or that one?
All right,
He said,
everybody.
smell it for the culture, dude. I'm in.
No, do not smell that. No, you got to hold it. You go home.
Dude, this detail has me freaked out.
Look, what I've learned is you never listen to Chris M. All right, don't.
I'm in, dude. Chris M.
Never
dude.
listen to Chris M. All right.
Hold on, let's find out.
Ooh, Chingy Blingy, loving the spray coatings. Immortal was so quick to apply. Yeah, Immortal's good. Great on interior too. So, yeah, check out this one, LM graphene spray.
Yeah, it's real good. Yeah, super good. There's stuff when you put it on, you'll be like, wow, this reminds me of something. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, I appreciate everyone coming on a Tuesday. Today's Tuesday? What's today?
Early morning, Tuesday.
Yeah, appreciate it. It means a lot. Did we do that giveaway yet?
Yeah, I gave it away. Our slick won the neutral pre-wash mint combo, so I'll ship that over to you. And that's all we got, everybody. And Luminous, they're here to set the trend of detailing. So another great Korean brand. We're super excited. And again, this is kind of the soft launch too. More info on the way. We're going to have them here. I don't know what he's doing back there, but we're going to have them on Q&A when they're here in the States, and we're going to make a lot of fantastic content with them.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm going to clean this mug.
Good luck.
I'm out. See you, everybody.
He's out. See y'all later. Bye. Appreciate every single one of you. Go check out Luminous live on houserags.com.